Market is wobbly right now. Dow Jones is having a bit of a sell-off. S&P, Nasdaq, a bit of a flat day there. But mining stocks, a bit of selling off. What's going on there? I feel like I'm going to burp. Actually, I just did burp. Crypto crash. What's going on? Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, what do they say about September? Oh no, that's October. What are the pit traders? What do they call? The pit traders normally call it Rocktober. That's coming next month. So September, October, guys, get ready for the volatility because it's amazing, right? I just closed out a few successful trades today that I was in last week. I got stopped out for a profit as I moved my stop up, and beautiful trades. I got into some trades today. Loving it. I hope you guys are as well too. But this guy, tell you what, guys, these markets are crazy. Traders, before I get started, so many people have been asking me about how I actually trade the markets. I do these market updates, but they always say, John, what sort of system do you use? What sort of strategy do you use? How do you trade the markets? So I've actually just put together brand new training for you. If you that very first link in the description, if you click on that, go over, register, and then you get instant access to a free training where I'll walk you through all the details to my trading system. So first thing in the description, guys, go get free access to that, and I guarantee you're gonna absolutely love it. Plus, also on the training, I've got the 3 secrets that you need to know to making good income from the markets. Let's get straight into it. Let's start off with the good old stocky market. Crypto market, right? And then mining stocks. Everything's going crazy. So the really interesting thing that I'm seeing with the Dow Jones is we're still making higher lows through here. We have a low, higher low, and we have a higher low through here. Look what's happening right now. We're starting to get a bit wobbly, and I actually talked about this last week. Now, I said, okay, look at this here. It's really interesting. We're sort of just squeezing up into this overall sort of, we have this pattern, that sort of trend line through there, and you can see we have this sort of maybe trend line going through here as well too. You can see how we're just sort of squeezing up into this triangle pattern. And so the Dow Jones never breached its high back in August. But if I go to the S&P 500, that's the high, but that's the high back in August. Same for the Nasdaq. This is the high right now. Nasdaq is just, I've had a target of 17,000 on Nasdaq. Looks like the Nasdaq's not even going to stop. Now, we will get pullbacks, right, guys? It's not going to keep going up forever. Now, as I just say that to you guys, it's like anything's possible, right? This market could just be going up and up and up and up. I do expect to see a melt up coming in the market. So we can see that through there, right? So Nasdaq high is higher than this high. What's going on there, right? The Dow Jones actually had a pretty strong sell-off today, where the other markets are just like, So it's going to be really interesting to see. This low here is the really interesting point to see, which is around this 34,800 level, and you can see how also the S&P 500 as well too is just having just a little bit of a down day, but again, nothing to be worried about the stock market. I don't know about that crypto market. Man, isn't she a wildcat? I'll get to that in just a minute. But, you know, this guys, nothing to be worried about here. Even if we do get a bit of a pullback, we're still in a very big upward trend. So I'm not really worried about that. I still see a 5,000 print coming by the end of this year, guys. So, and even probably 5,400. But that's where I see things are likely to go to. I could be wrong, but maybe, just maybe, we're going to finish this year off with that melting up phase. Moving over now through to the mining stocks, and man, the mining stocks have had a bit of reversal. And what do I say about the mining stocks? You know what? It's all good. It's all good. Let's actually start off with gold here first, and let's actually delete everything off the screen here. And I want to squeeze something up here, right? So let's have a look at here. So if we see we had a move up, we had a strong move down, we have a strong move up, and now we're getting a bit of a pullback. The really interesting thing I was actually saying yesterday, I was actually saying last week, that this little rising pattern, we've got to wait to see where it actually breaks out. We actually broke to the downside. So the interesting pattern the level that I'm keeping an eye on for is going to be this level here, right? It's going to be this 38% level and 50% level. If we can hold these levels here, and create a nice, beautiful higher low out of this here, guys, that's when we're now getting confirmation of change in trend. All right, we got a V bottom through here, but we actually didn't get the we haven't actually gotten a beautiful, like a nice little higher low. You know what I mean? Like if we go back here in time, we can see we have, a low, a beautiful higher low breaking past previous highs, that sort of thing, right? So if we can have this low point, if we can actually get this low point down to here, if we do get this off, which will probably have a bit more of a sell-off move, we want to see this level, this 1780 to 1760 hold, which is this level. If we can get that and start to do something like that, that's when, guys, the buyers are now confirming we're back in control, and that's when we're probably going to start to see this move up. But once again, guys, we've had this move down, we've had this move up, a bit of a pullback. It's just normal in the market. Let's have a look at the GDX here, and the GDX is actually having a bit of a strong pullback. So it may, guys, this may be in a result of where we could just be getting ready for this little move up to the upside, as we can see here, and even the GDXJ. We're actually breaking below now, guys. We're breaking back below my momentum trend line with volume. So, guys, to me, now I'm actually in long term. I have a long term buy and hold when it comes to this, but looking at this here, guys, the market's completely reversed. Remember I said last week, you got to be careful because she might turn on you. Guess what, guys? She's turned on you. Now, this is short term, guys. If you're a long term buy and hold, don't listen to anything I tell you, right? Because a month from now, we could be screaming to a bull market. But right now, guys, we're not. Okay, we are not. It's had a big move up to the upside. We had a bit of a strong break above here. I thought, okay, here we go, slingshot pattern, but it's reversed. So I wouldn't be too surprised now, guys, to start to see a bit of a strong sell-off back in the GDXJ there. If we have a look here, we can see we're still in this very big overall downward trend here. We didn't get it back above that trend line. I really thought we'd actually get back above there. We're still in this sort of a squeezing pattern, this level through here. But guys, I wouldn't be too surprised now to see, okay, it's the market's struggling here, and the slingshot pattern doesn't look like it's going to be working. So on the gold stocks anyway, it doesn't look like it's going to be working there. But on the silver mining stocks, we're actually still holding quite strong. Silver mining stocks are still looking pretty good here, right? That's that low point through there, 39, and the SIL is actually holding quite strong. The SILJ is actually having a bit of a weak movement there. So we really need to see a close back below the $13 level. If we can get that, then we're probably likely to continue. If we break back below $13, we're probably likely to see a move to the downside. So we're actually getting this move, this slingshot pattern it's not actually turning into a slingshot pattern. It's just holding here. And so especially, once again, guys, especially in these mining stocks like the GDXJ, we're actually now breaking back above, and now we're breaking back below with volume. This is their short-term momentum is now coming back up, and now we're closing here. Guys, this is not good for the upside, okay? This is not good. This is not good for the bulls, because you want to see a continuation. Now we're going. I wouldn't be too surprised to now see more selling coming into the mining sector here. SILJ is the SIL, should I say, is a very hard one here, because we still are above my momentum trend line. So you can see how we're still holding that there. But guys, we actually may be seeing now a bit of a weakness coming into the markets when it comes to these here. And moving over now to silver as well too. Where's my silver chart? Moving over to silver, you can see silver actually sort of just resisted right at this resistance line here, and we had a bit of a move up. If I draw a bit of a trend line from there to there, you can see how we're squeezing up. So we're squeezing right up into this triangle pattern. I really thought last week when we had this up bar that we'd be breaking out, but we didn't. We stopped right at that trend line, and now we're reversing. If we break back below this trend line, guys, then we're probably going to race. Then that'll be game over, right? If we get that out of silver tomorrow, then we're probably going to rush down the bottom here, because that's where the stops are going to be. And then maybe we're going to get the slingshot pattern that's going to get us moving here. But guys, this is the job, right? This is the job as a trader. Remember I said before, like sometimes you're in the markets, like dating a woman, right? Sometimes the date's going well and she's going well, and boom, she turns on you. That's when you give her a kiss on the cheek, say, have a good night, darling, you walk away, right? So short-term traders, long-term, what I mean by, you're investing, guys, buying, hold. Long term, I just see everything's going to be good. I'm buying, hold long term as well too in these markets. But I'm talking about short term technical analysis, all right? But this volatility, guys, creating some amazing opportunities in the markets. And last but not least, I don't know. Anyway, man, I love having a really amazing trading system, guys. I love trading a really high successful trading system. Again, guys, that first link in the description, I'm giving it to you for free. You don't have to pay for it. Just go get access to it for free. And you'll see how incredible it is. I love it. Anyway, so look at the crypto market. Crypto market is going boom. Man. Okay. You know what, traders? It's really interesting. Maybe, just maybe, remember, spit it out, John. Right? I did. Don't place a trade based. Oh, yeah. Easy, John. Easy. Right? All right, cool. So, maybe, just maybe, we are looking at the crypto market. Crypto market. Now, guys, what I'm doing here right now is I'm doing a one take, all right? And I want to share this with you. So, maybe I'm getting a feeling. My feeling could be wrong. Most of the time it is. Don't listen to anything I tell you to do. Maybe, guys, just maybe what we're getting here in the crypto market is this point through here, right? Because we had the boom, we had the sell-off, and we had a rally. Now maybe we're getting ready for this. Maybe we're getting ready for this in the crypto market. Oh, John, that can't happen. What are you talking about? Like maybe, right, mate? We had the big move up. We had the big move down. Especially if you look at the weekly chart, right? Like look at this weekly chart. Like maybe, just maybe, guys, this is what's happening right now, because it does look like this is happening. Especially what's happening right now in the crypto crash days, right? Maybe, just maybe, this was like, okay, we had the big move up, we had the crash, we had the big move up. Are we getting ready for something like that? Maybe, just maybe, we just need to cool off and get ready for the next rally. I don't know about today, but today really is not a good sign, because today's really started to get a bit of a topping action, and we may be getting ready to come back down to the 12,000 in Bitcoin. Oh, John, dislike the video. You're a moron. You have no idea what you're talking about. Hey guys, I'm just reading the charts. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Whenever I do trade, I'm trading a trading system. But just looking at this here, guys. Anyway, leave a comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think we're now in the complacency section through here? Or what do you think is actually happening? So anyway, guys, there's a bit of an update for you. Leave a comment below. Let me have it. I'll speak to you guys soon.